Hello?
Oh, hi Cubecly.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good,
Hey,
how are you
hey.
going?
Yeah, good. I finally, thank you. I have to thank you because I finally won a game of TCG yesterday. And it is all,
Nice.
yes, and it's all down to, hang on, let me show you something. I had an amazing stroke of luck. Okay, let me show you this. Have you seen this? Oh, it's dark. It's,
Give me a second, I will just...
there you go. It's all down to this.
Already done. But...
You have been my lucky Cubecly. You know how...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know Zero made special Halloween cards and I found you. I found you!
Yeah,
This is
I've
such an OP card.
seen them, yeah. Yeah. I actually technically found the
Yes.
box first, but because I did it like before the event was supposed to happen, I couldn't get it, if that makes sense, and Zero gave me some stuff to make up for
Yes.
it, basically. But
I'm on Cubecly. Anybody could say that. Is there evidence? This is my card.
well, I mean, Zero saw me do it, so there's that evidence.
I don't know if I trust
Anyway, the idea
Yeah,
is
well-
I still want that card, right?
I
For
want that card.
for
Well, I'm
for
very
some
I'm very fondly attached to this card because
yeah, I can
that's
see.
my first win ever.
That's what I was afraid of. Right. So I'm here to make, hopefully, a deal.
You want to make a deal?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have-
What kind of a deal? It'll have to be a pretty good deal, sir.
Okay, hang on. Let me get some things set up. Hang on, give me a second. So here, right? I have some
Yeah.
cards that you may or may not be interested in. I'm gonna start off with one of the new ones, right? And that
Okay.
is this. This what I would. Okay, no, it's in the shulker. There we go. It's in the shulker. It's not there. It's that
Oh.
card. I did recently get
Oh.
that card. It's pretty good. You can look at the thingy if you want.
That is actually an amazing card. That nearly cost me my win. That is
Yeah.
how green nearly beat me. That is a terrifying card, actually.
And if you really need
do
it, I
want that.
also have the card to go with it.
I think you can't have. Well, you can have both of them.
You have to.
So-
It can only be played with Neatfreeze, I think.
That is
What do you
tempting.
think?
That is tempting. I do want these two cards, but I think I am. I mean, look at the orange gorgeousness of this card. I mean, I am
Right,
very,
yeah.
I am very fondly attached to this card. Extremely fondly attached to
Okay,
this card.
okay.
Yeah, it's so I have an idea. I've got an idea for you, okay? Because Zero kind of warned me that you might want this card, and I actually gave this some thought. You know how you are a member of a certain organization.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to poach you. I don't want to poach you
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know, I would not trust you on our committee because your loyalty would be questionable at best. By the way, did you see the amazing armadillo plane?
I did, yeah.
So I am trying to spread a little bit of goodwill here, and I'm trying to, make everybody see the beauty of armadillos. And I mean, you can see my skin, right? Like I am currently dressed up as an armadillo. I'm
Yeah, I
wearing
can.
an
Yep, I
armadillo
can tell.
suit, right? Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And I'm just thinking that, if we all embraced armadillos a bit more, we wouldn't have to fight, because fighting is bad. So I was thinking, if I can get you to just try and feel what it's like to be an armadillo for 1 week, right?
Oh
Just
no.
to sort of practice empathy, right? Just practice a little bit of armadillo empathy. If you could, just sort of try and be an armadillo for just 1 week, maybe it would make you feel, more positively inclined towards the little beasties.
Right, okay.
So that's the deal. Those two cards, and you're an armadillo for a week.
Well, I was gonna show you some, other cards as well, but like, If
no,
you don't need those,
no.
then
Well, I only need cards, but I think this is better. I think this is better. Okay, I'm
yeah,
gonna throw
okay.
this to you. I'm gonna throw this to you, and you have to try it on. Okay?
Okay, right. There we go.
Okay.
First try. I'm done, I
Are you
think.
are you decent?
Yep, I think so. This is
You look adorable. Just look at you.
this
We
is
are
the thing.
armadillo twins. We are armadillo twins. We are armadillo twins. Look at us. Look.
I think I have a purple shoulder syndrome, but that's
Oh yeah, that can be fixed. Maybe.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, you probably need an armadillo hat as well. Have you got one of those?
I have this one.
Oh yes, yes. Oh my God, look at us. Look at us. We are just.
Oh,
So it's a deal. It's a deal. It's a
if
deal.
that,
I think
yeah,
you look
okay.
I
Yeah,
think
sure.
you look amazing. I think you look amazing. You definitely deserve this card. So you can have your and yeah.
Nice.
I think.
Let's go. Let's
Whoa,
go.
Look at that. Look at that. I've got the best cards in the game.
Okay, quick note. Dippy told me afterwards that the reason she wanted me to wear the skin is mainly because she wanted to see me in the skin for the next ASS meeting. So I'm gonna do that. So I won't be wearing it for the next week, but I will be wearing it at the next ASS meeting, just because it screws with some of the timeline in my videos, because that actually happened last week and I'm putting in this week's episode, and yeah, you get what I mean. But I will be wearing it to the next ASS meeting, so look forward to that. But anyway, back to an actual start of an episode. Welcome back to the Igniter SMP, where I need to eat to heal, and I'm standing in front of where you would come out after spawning in Stardust. So I am in this little chamber here. Below me is the locker room for Stardust, and as you know, you go up to enter the game, but the RPG that I'm making. You head up this bubble column, press this button, which drops you down onto this campfire. The piston would be retracted. But then you set your spawn here, you respawn here. When you die, it will collect all your items and stuff, and you hop out here. Now, what I'm here for is, this is the episode we're making the tunnels into Stardust, because I've just had it go out into the scaffolding back up for testing for now. But what would actually be here is a minecart ride that takes you into the game. So that's what we're building this episode. And as you can see, I have again dug out all the space needed for everything here, including the opening cutscene, which we will also be doing this episode. So that's extremely exciting. You'll be able to sit through and watch the opening cutscene, and maybe I'll get audio by the end of this episode as well, so you can hear the voiceovers and stuff. That will be cool. Of course, when it comes to spoilers, I will let you know when spoilers are. There are timestamps in the description if you want to see where there are no spoilers. But yeah, for now there isn't. I'll tell you when there is. Anyway, as you can see, the tunnel to go in will come along here. Then you can choose whether to go watch the opening cutscene or not. If not, you'll be redirected straight into here, which will drop you into the game. Now, on your way out, the same thing applies. You go through this locker room thing, which pops you out right here. Then there'll be another minecart ride that goes through this little bit that I dug out here, all the way along. A block is missing there, but that's fine. All the way along, back into the start, and it will drop you back down through the roof here, right below me, right here, into this hallway. So that is exciting. I have prepared everything, and everything is ready to be built, so why don't we just get into it? It is done. That's right, I've got all the tunnels and everything to get in and out of the game all complete, plus the opening cutscene. Now, what does that all mean? Well, I'm about to show you, because I'm not going to show you the inside of it just yet, because I'm going to show you the full experience of going in as a player, going into the game. So, let's just do that. So first, as you know, we have this open area. This is the front of Stardust, the building that you would use to access and get in and get out and stuff. So, what you would do is you would head in here. As you know, to go down, you hit that note block and it will drop you down all the way to here. Now, this bed I'll explain the purpose of a bit later, but I have put that there for a very important reason. But if we head down, this is all familiar and everything. There would be obviously player heads on these note blocks saying which one it is, and let's just say our locker thing is this one here. We would hit that note block. Now that one would be selected, and yeah, I forgot to put lanterns in here. I don't know how I missed those lanterns. I will make sure to put them in a bit. But let me just check if everything is actually spawn proof. It does seem like it's spawn proof. Maybe this light is enough to spawn proof everything. If I hit it over here, I don't know what's actually spawn proofing everything. It might be behind the chests. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But anyway, let's just say that one's our thing. I'm getting sidetracked, and we head in here. So you can keep all your gear on. You can put it away yourself, but it'd probably just be a lot easier to keep it with you. You can also have your armor on. You just die a lot slower. But yeah, heading in here, we're gonna hit this button. What's gonna happen is we're going to drop down onto a campfire. Then a piston is going to squash us, and we're going to be one block above the campfire so our items don't spray everywhere. Then there'll be a bed just above us. We'll right click that bed, and yeah, if it's the first time you're doing this, it's probably good to keep your armor on so that you have more time to click the bed and know where it is, because with your armor off you die relatively quickly. So yeah, as you can see, we're now squashed one block above the campfire with our armor on, so we have a lot more time to right click this bed, set our spawn. Then once we've set our spawn, we can take our armor off to die a little bit quicker. I don't know why I tried to eat there. But yeah, as you can see, we are now dead. And we respawn here. And this resets that little slot right there. And we can head through to here. And you're about to see the entrance to Stardust. The tunnels, the entrance to Stardust. Look at that. Look at that. You can hear our items clicking through and being sorted into our locker. But here we have the minecart. Now, Relic Runner had a problem where Dippy once accidentally pushed the minecart and then it went off and stuff broke because of it without pushing the button that makes the minecart go. So what I've done here is you cannot reach this button without getting in the minecart, and you can't push the minecart because, you know, there's glass here, but you can still get in the minecart, and now you're here. Now this dispenser will dispense it as we leave, and either of these two buttons will start us off. So I just want to run us through this design though, because this design is pretty cool. I think it's got these modular bits of spruce and the leaves with the lantern in the middle for lighting, and then these the mangrove frames. And this thing on the end here is a little raven thing, a raven statue, because the village this is set in is called Ravenswood Hollow. So this is a pretty cool little raven statue. I had to kill myself a couple times to get this head, this special head. Oh, careful not to fall down that hole. That would be very bad, because then we wouldn't be able to get out. But yeah, this is about the entire design. I just thought I'd give you a detailed look at it. Anyway, back into this minecart, we can hit the button and we will be off. It will drop us down into a lower tunnel. There's another one of those statues on the end there, and it will stop us here. Now, this is the only stop that you will make throughout this whole trip, and that is to choose. This is so you can choose whether you want to watch the opening cutscene or skip the opening cutscene, because I'm expecting not everybody wants to watch the opening cutscene every single time they head into Stardust. That's a bit bad, but we'll start with skipping the opening cutscene. I will come back and show you what it is like in just a second, but we'll just skip it. The cutscene is down there, so we will be brought straight into the game, and we will drop back into this room. And as you come out, right, there's a bed here. And this bed is to set your spawn on, because as you know, we set our spawn back where we died just before at the campfire. But if you die now, it's not gonna be good if you spawn back in that room over there. So as you come out, you can set your spawn here and sleep apparently, so that if you do happen to die, you won't respawn inside the machine, and now you're respawning here. So that's pretty cool. That's what that is for. And as you know, this bubble column takes us up to the actual game, and we are now in the town hall. Now back down again, back down into this room. If you are done playing the game and now you want to leave, you will have some in-game items that you're taking. So there's another one of these locker rooms, and you choose the one that is yours. Let's just say that one is this time. And the same thing applies. You head through here, you pop up this bubble column, and then you hit the button, and it drops you down, and you set your spawn, and you are brought into, once you die, your items are all cleared. I didn't have any, so nothing would have happened, but my items are cleared, and you are brought into this room where you head up the stairs, and the same room again. You hop in this minecart. This is the same thing as the way in, and you get sent into this much longer tunnel that takes you all the way back to the start. This one has no stops, no junctions or anything. It's just an exit tunnel. So yeah, there's not really anything to talk about here. It drops you back here, and the reason I drop you over here rather than in this room is because if someone else's items is going through the system, this door will be closed, and I don't want anyone in here while the items are being sorted and switching to a different locker or whatever, because that would mess up and half the items would go into the other chest. But that's fine. As you can see, all our items are now in this chest. I don't know why I took stuff out. I'll just leave the stuff in there because I'm about to take you through back into the game to go through the opening cutscene. I will eventually have a custom audio, but at the time of the recording this, I do not have custom audio on the server just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the audio on in post in the editing. So I'm just going to let you watch this cutscene. Big spoilers, so now would be a good time to look away if you don't want any story spoilers. Timestamps would be in the description for when you can come back, and I'll put it on the screen as well right now. Go to this time if you don't want any story spoilers. Anyway, now that everybody is gone, we can go ahead and watch the opening cutscene and enjoy. In the heart of Ravenwood's Hollow, for you, a lone traveler awaits. You have come to reclaim what was lost in this land. Your father's footsteps echo in these fields, but darkness looms over the hollow. The king, he possesses a power unlike any other. Very few know of its existence, and fewer the corruption it brings to his soul. This dark force festers deep within the castle walls. A magical energy capable of reshaping destiny itself. The king's ambitions have led him to madness. He seeks to harness its power, to bend the fabric of reality to his will. Your father came ever so close to unveiling the evil, but a fateful misstep led to his demise. Do you carry your father's strength to challenge the king? Will you aid in reclaiming the shard, whether through fate or pure coincidence? You are here now, the warrior who could save us all, about to live out your legacy. So yeah, that was it. There you go. We are then taken into this tunnel, then we are dropped back down into this place where we went into the cutscene. That dent in the floor is just so that this minecart goes the right way, and we drop back in, and everything's cool. Look at that. That was absolutely amazing. I love that. I've gone through that so many times just because I like riding the minecart back and forth. It's so fun. But anyway, with that done, I'm going to head back up through here, die once again to get out and grab my stuff, and we will move on to what we're doing next. So yeah, we are heading back out. We get dropped back down right here, and we can go grab our stuff. So let's take our stuff out of this chest. I lost the word for a second there. But yeah, let's take our stuff out, equipped all our armor, food in the offhand, and now we can actually go head over to the gaming district, because the next thing I want to do this episode is over there. Oh yeah, by the way, this bed is the same as the one on the inside of the game. This bed is just to set your spawn on the way out, so if you die, you don't respawn in the system. That's about it. That's why this is here. Anyway, now that that's done, we can head back through the nether portal and head to the gaming district, as I just said, because yeah. Now, a lot has happened at the gaming district since I was last there. First of all, this. This is the gaming district nether portal. It comes off from the nether tunnels that Vid made for Relic Runner, and just this general direction north, I think it is. But the gaming district is just off in this direction a little bit, and very fittingly, the gaming district has a game as the nether portal. Now, I'm pretty sure you can just go through by sneaking and hopping up there, but let's just try the game just this one time. Let's see. Deactivate all lights to enter, use the item in the chest. Okay, so I think what you're supposed to do is fishing rod each of these pressure plates. Ooh, that one is gonna be... And then once you do... Oh, look at that! First try! I did not miss a single one. I should probably put this fishing rod away. But yeah, I did not miss a single one. That was insane. I'm great at this game. Okay, anyway, a lot has happened. As you can see right away, we have paths. Now I have soul speed, and underneath this is some soul soil. So we can actually zoom across these paths. And Star, who owns, or sort of owns the gaming district, I guess, he has done a lot of pathing and stuff. These paths now go to every single minigame that exists so far, down to Blocktionary and even the Spleef over there. We have the Pig Pong just down here. We have TCG and a whole bunch of other games. Not sure what's there yet, but what we are here for is this thing. This is not sure what it's actually called, but it's a thing that Star has made, so we're going to head inside and take a look. So basically how this works, I think, is you take a book, you write a task in this book for other people to do, you then put that task into the bookshelf here, and you will receive a task someone else has written, and you have to complete that task and return it here for a diamond. So that's pretty cool. This is basically what I wanted to do this for the rest of this episode. So why don't we just take a book out here? I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. And we need to think of a task. Okay, after thinking for a very long time, embarrassing long time, here is the task that I've come up with. So, your task is to convince someone that you have drastically changed something in their base when really nothing has happened. Tell them to look around for what has changed, and you succeed if they do not realize after 10 minutes. I should add 10 or more minutes. That should make a bit more sense. Anyway, I think that'll be pretty fun. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm assuming I get a task back. Fishing contest. Gather one or more other players. Set a 5-minute timer, and so you can catch the most fish or the rarest item within that time. Okay. Right. That is... okay. That's pretty good. Okay, I think I can do that. But that will have to be for the next episode. That's it. I'm ending this. That's right. This episode's ending here because I have run out of time. This episode's already gone on long enough. I'm going to sleep so that everything is bright. And I have a cool announcement. As you heard just before, the narrator in the or maybe not, maybe you skipped it because of lore reasons, but in the opening cutscene, I was the narrator in for the game, obviously, but I have invited other Ignitors and some special guests to voice act in Stardust. That's right, every single NPC that is going to be in the game. For example, the woodworker guy here, the blacksmith, the butcher, the whoever's going there, the whoever's going in these ones and stuff. They are each going to be played by a different person. So each, I've reached out to the other Igniters to see who would be interested in playing a character, and a whole bunch of them have reached out and have recorded the bits and bobs that I need them to record the lines. So that's what they're called. I knew that. And we also, as I said, have some special guests, including the man who lives in the castle behind me there, the king. That's right, special guests. Some non-Igniters that I have reached out to have said yes to playing a part in Stardust. So, take a guess at who they are and down in the comments, and next episode I will begin revealing each of the cast members other than the special guests, because I think I'd leave them for a surprise at the end. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not.